Hello loves, and welcome to Fall Island Styl'n Fall Edition. Welcome my friends, and if you've been with me a while, welcome back. If you haven't, welcome aboard. Today we're going to do the Island Styl'n for fall. Many of you, if you aren't subscribed to my Instagram or Facebook, have seen a small preview of what to expect on my Fall Island Styl'n for today. So if you haven't subscribed to my Instagram or Facebook or my Facebook group, check it out. Many of the things that I don't show on YouTube are on those channels. So let's get started. So we are going to give a quick overview so you can take a look at what I have here. Explain what I was trying to do here. I wanted something different, of course, in my black and white colors that I love so well, but I wanted a cornucopia. Now I did decorate with cornucopias years back, but I wanted something that was a little bit out of the box. And this cornucopia, if you've seen many of them on Pinterest or in magazines, they have their fruit, their vegetables and things like that spilling out of the cornucopia. But I wanted some houses and some pine cones and a lot of pumpkins and leaves spilling out of my cornucopia, and I wanted it to be flanked with two distinct vignettes on each side of the cornucopia. So we're going to start on the right hand side with these set of candles, and we will begin there. On the right side, you see a vignette of 3 candlesticks, a large pumpkin and some small pumpkins and pine cones. This is simple to do. You put this on your counter, on a small table, on your coffee table. Very simple to do. Just take 3 candlesticks, add their candles, and these little rings here that I did, they're basically the white foam board. As you can see how I cut that out down at the bottom, and I just basically sprayed on some glue, have some wire picks there, and put this moss on it. Then I decorated with a little bit of berries, some rabbit ears, black pumpkins, and a pine cone, and voila, you have a beautiful fall decor for any area in your home that you just need a touch of fall, or just something simple that you want on your table. Beautiful addition to this side of the island. Then we have this large pumpkin here that I have some pine cones and a small pumpkin to make it a trio here. And then we have some branches that you will see woven in and out of this decor on the table or on the counter. So you will see that. But it is pretty simple. You can do this, and it's very easy. The candlestick here, now this one is a DIY. If I find the video that I did years ago to do that, I will put it in our card above. But basically it is a wooden candlestick that I purchased from Michael's. I think it was $3. And then I purchased 2 pottery dishes, the clay pottery, and I think there was something like 99 cents a piece, and I just painted it and glued it, and I have a candlestick holder. Very simple, budget friendly, and easy to do. So if I find that video, I will put it in the iCard above. We're going to come down to the plate setting. Now the plate setting is very simple. I showed you guys in a quick video on Instagram, on my stories on Instagram, where I showed you how I put this together. Very simple. I have not purchased anything on this table here. All these things here I did have, except for the houses that I would show you that was on sale at Kirkland's. But this is a beautiful plate setting here that I love so much for this fall edition for Island Styl'n for 2019. And I love how I layered it. We have a napkin here, and I love using napkins for my plate setting and for my runners. I just love doing that. I think it's a very easy and economical way to dress your table setting or your counter or what have you, like I have here, but is very budget friendly. I don't have to go out and purchase something if I don't find what I need, and I have a lot of napkins, and they come in so many beautiful patterns and sizes. This napkin here is a very large size here, and I love this fall napkin. I collect them each time they come out in Pier 1. I get them on sale. I can't remember how much I paid for this. It's been so long ago now. It's going on 5 seasons now since I had this napkin. But I'm taking this just your regular cost that they have at Pier 1, but I purchased it on sale maybe for $3 or maybe a little less. And then we have this black and white napkin. Now this one is a new purchase last year over the holidays, and I just basically turned it on its edge there, folded in 4s, and I love the flange at the end there. Beautiful. And then I laid that on the black plate. This black plate I purchased from World Market about 6 years ago, I believe. And then this beige plate was about 4 years ago from World Market. Then we have this gorgeous white leaf, which is actually a napkin. It used to be a brass color, and I can't tell you where I purchased this from. I purchased this a long time ago, and I just painted it white. And then we have this gourd here that I painted black that I had for some time in my pumpkin collection. I collect every year to try to build up on my small pumpkins. But that would do it. That is our plate setting for both sides here. This is a different kind of gourd, but it is a gourd. It's shaped a little differently. But I love the way it looks. It's black and white, of course, but it really pops this table, and it coordinates with the centerpiece on the island so well. Now we come to this gorgeous centerpiece. Now we are going to piece by piece because there's so much going on this centerpiece. Okay, so now let's start at the foundation. Down at the bottom here, you will see those are napkins that I laid out. There's about 6 of them to give a nice long runner that goes all the way from one end almost to the other end of the island. Now this island is very large, so I'm thinking this runner is probably about a good 72 inches long. And then from the runner we have these branches of leaves that I purchased 3 years ago that I love using with this cornucopia style decor because it really lays out nicely and it covers the area pretty nicely. So I love those. Once you arrange the leaves and everything, it looks very pretty. And then on top of the leaves we have some of these more of these white leaf napkin holders that I placed throughout the runner. And then we laid pine cones and pumpkins of black and white or beige and white in between the leaves there to fill in those empty spaces. And then right at the ends we use some more of those rabbit ears branches that flanks each end of the runner that you can see here. Now after all that, you can see this branch here that's kind of woven in between the houses and in between the leaves all the way to the end of the runner to add some of that nice little garden kind of feel that you see the pumpkins with the vines running. That's what I was trying to go for. And then at the end here we have this beautiful cornucopia that's black and white. I had this cornucopia for years, and at the end you can see all these gorgeous layers of pine cones, black and white pumpkins, and these rabbit ears leaves branches here that kind of flanks it. And the cornucopia, I tied a nice little black ribbon to show up the white on the cornucopia, and inside we have a large pumpkin with all of this foliage and pine cones and white berries and rabbit ears. It's just gorgeous how it's just filled to the gills of beautiful things inside the cornucopia. To give it some softness, I layered inside the moss to kind of fill it out a little bit and give it a bedding for all of this beautiful gorgeousness going on inside. And then to finish it off, I added these gorgeous houses. Now, again, I showed you guys these houses on Instagram, and they were, I forgot the cost. I think it ranged from $10.99 to about $14.99, no, maybe $19.99 for these houses, but they were on sale, and I paid $5.99 for, no, maybe $9.99 for this one, and I think it was $9.99 for that one, $10.99 for this one, and $5.99 for that one. But they're lanterns. The candle, I didn't put that in there because it needs batteries. That's why that one is not blinking. But I love the look of this. It's very different because normally, like I said, when you see cornucopias, they're filled with all this lusciousness and all this goodness, but you don't see houses in them. And I thought that would make a beautiful statement. And last but not least, was flanking on the left side is this vignette here. This is a gorgeous vignette of pumpkins, pine cones, and large leaves. So I had to create something that was just as tall and just as full as what I had on the right side of the centerpiece. And I put together this beautiful vignette here. I started out with two large stands that my husband purchased for me for a gift from, where are these from? Either from Front Gate or Grandin Road, but these are the stands here. That's what it started from. And then I placed these pumpkins on top of them. And then I looked at it and said, I need something at the base because it was so hard between the pumpkin and the stand. I needed something to fill in with some softness, and that's when I came up this beautiful arrangement here that kind of softened the space between the stand and the pumpkin. And I just basically added some leaves, some rabbit-eared leaves here, and some pumpkin pine cones, both in black and white, and that really gave it that fullness and popped that pumpkin. And then we have on this side the large napkin there of the white napkin leaf, and then some more moss, pine cones, and a black pumpkin on there that kind of pops that. And I love the way it looked. And this right here, this leaf platter, you've seen so many times that I've used this in my decorating. I purchased this from TJ Maxx, I believe it was, several years back. And then we have pumpkins down at the bottom in black and white, and then some pine cones to kind of finish this off on this side. Gorgeous vignette. I mean, I can use this on the table and it would look beautiful on any setting, on a credenza, on a side table, on a coffee table. It would be beautiful. Well, that would do it for me, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed this edition for fall. I decided just to do Island Stylings 3 times a year because it's a lot of work doing this, but I love sharing this with you guys. So I only do it for spring, fall, and then Christmas, and that would be enough for me changing throughout the season. So I hope you guys enjoy each one that I do and bring to you guys for ideas or certain things that you like to try or different decor items that you would like to go out and purchase. But that is the reason I love doing these island stylings, because they give you guys inspiration for the season and also change the island from time to time. Well, if you have any questions, any comments, or any other ideas or things you'd like to see on the channel, put it in the comments below. I would appreciate that, guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. If you love DIYs, decorating, organizing, and so much more, click the subscribe button and click the bell for new videos notification every week. Don't forget to visit my other social media platforms for ideas and tips to decorate, organize, or better your home living. Until the next time, my friends, smooches!